80 degrees in this room. I'm having a hard time controlling the temperature in this room. I turn the air on and it gets too cold, but then I turn the air off and it gets really hot really fast, and I just can't get it to settle. Just fucking settle. Yeah, that's true. Tassadar's rework took, well, who knows how long it actually took from concept to implementation, but from the time it was teased and announced to the time today that it was released in the PTR was a year and a half. And who knows how long they were working on it before they started talking about it publicly. Who fucking knows? Oh, I don't. Could have been a long time. Could have been no time. Nobody knows. For Tassadar, though, we have a couple abilities reworked visually, right? Like, his shield. If you take that talent where his auto attack gives him a shield, it's the same shield he used to have on his Q or whatever it was. If you take Shadow Walk or whatever it's called, it's not the same effect as old Dimensional Shift. It actually looks different, but yeah, there was a lot of things that probably had to be done for Tassadar. New animations for the new abilities, new spell effects for the new abilities.
Of course.
Just a lot of shit goes into a hero, man. Am I gonna be solo lane Tassadar? I think I am. Oh my gosh, I said that too poorly. I said that too. This is my only criticism of Tassadar right now. These skins look really cool, and the spell effects in particular look great, but his head just looks like they chopped his head off his old body and pasted it onto his new body. His head doesn't match any of the effects of the new body at all. It looks like somebody went into Photoshop with a pen tool and cut his head off of his old body and just put it on here. But it's okay. It's okay. I'm willing to overlook it because the spell effects are so cool. Look at this shit. Well, once it stops lagging, look at this shit. Yeah! Look how cool the beam looks in this skin. I'm lagging like balls, but look how cool. I need to go top. So hopefully Diablo stays here. I wish they had taken his. What are the names of the hair tentacles that Protoss have in StarCraft lore? What's the actual name of those things? I don't know the name of them. My StarCraft lore is weak. Those things. I wish they had Dark Nexusified those things. I think it would have made his head look more part of the body. Yeah, the lag is insane on the PTR. They're just called the Kala? I thought the Kala is the psychic mind link that all Protoss have until they cut their ponytails off. What's the ponytail called? That's what I want to know. What's the ponytail called? Ah! I'm dead. I've been abandoned. That's okay. Tendrils? They're just called the Kala. So the mind link is called the Kala. And then the hair are also called the not Kala? That doesn't seem right. Kind of like on a Twi'lek in Star Wars, their big tails are called Leku. Like, what are these things called? They have to have a name. You have to call it something. Nerve cords? Nerves? Nerve cord? Okay, I'll take that. So the build I've liked best for Tassadar is his auto attack build. I firmly believe he is an auto attack hero. But this game, we're going Q builds. We're going to go Shock Ray builds because I was asked to do it. So the old E, you can take a version of it at 13 called Shadow Walk. Oh god. Okay, I had force walled myself, but fortunately the bots didn't notice. Yeah, Alarak, for his Dark Nexus skin, his braid looks different, like it's made out of metal, and it fits a lot better. So on live, on regular world Tassadar, I never ever take force wall. So I'm still learning how to force wall. For For this talent, I took it 1. I need to hit heroes with the Q. Increases damage by 4 to a maximum of 200. Normally, I would take the amulet talent, but we're doing Q build because you asked. I really like electric fence, but do I need induction? Do I want the movement speed from induction? Do you think that's important for Q build? I know it's a Q talent, but do we need it for Q build? What do you think? It just gives movement speed when you hit people with the Q. It just gives movement speed. Do you think that's... I don't know. We'll take it. Why not? We'll just take the Q talents. That might not be optimal for Q build, even though it's a Q talent, because it doesn't add damage or anything. It just adds attack speed, which might actually not be that great. AI out here not knowing that the Zerg attack heroes? Oh, Matlock, thank you. That's the kind of information that we need. That's the kind of lore that we need. Nerve cords. Okay, those are called nerve cords. Great. So yeah, his nerve cord could have been stylized to match the skin, and I think the skin would have looked a lot better.
Research is so exciting, they said. Oh, here, I'll show them some excitement.
That force wall did not really help anybody, but we're zapping. We're zapping out of our minds. Getting zap stacks. Here we go. Ow. 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 Stop. We'll definitely take the percent damage on Q this game as well.
I must retreat.
I am with their minds. Probably Matlock. They have no mouths. They don't talk or anything. They don't go poopy, so I'm pretty sure they do it with their thoughts. What's the counter by his portrait? This one right here or this one down here? This one here is your auto attack beam stacks. Alright, so hold on here really quick. Oh, we need this then. We need the shock ray cooldown. So when you auto attack people, your auto attack is a beam, right? And it stacks up to 100. And when it stacks up to 100, you get many bonuses. That's his new trait, is the beam auto attack. And you basically want that to be at 100 at all times, if possible. If at all possible, you want your beam at 100% at all times. You get mana regen. You get bonus damage. A lot of your talents are based around... There we go. That was a wall. A lot of your talents are based around having your beam at 100. So you want to get your beam at 100. You want it to happen. The last talent we took, actually, beam alignment. When your beam is fully charged, Tassadar's basic attack range is increased by 1, and your Q's cooldown is reduced. So you want that beam up. That's why I think he is an auto attack hero, because his auto attacks recharge the beam, and so many talents require the beam to be at 100%. I just feel like that is the way. I'm not super liking this Q talent at 1 so far. At least not compared to the auto attack talent at 1. I think he's an auto attack hero. I think he's more of a Raynor than a Li Ming. The dev notes, though, the dev notes directly compare him to Gul'dan. And I just don't... Oh my god. Imperious, what the hell? Wow, Brightwing, thank you so much. Brightwing Poggies. That Brightwing saved my life.
Excellent healing.
I can see him compared to Gul'dan in the sense that he is sustained damage, not burst damage, but the bulk of his damage feels like it comes from his auto attack, not from like his Q or his W, especially not his W.
Choose it. We must regroup.
Black hole. Well, that's the thing. No one's going to let Tass AA. He has so much CC available to him, especially paired with any other hero that has CC. I don't think you're going to have a choice. He can have slows on every ability. The Force Wall can slow is a talent. The W has a talent to slow. The Q slows naturally, and you can increase the slow off of the Q. Archon, I think, is great for just raw damage, but I really like Black Hole. Like, look at it go. Whee! Get the fuck out of here, enemy team. Like, dude, Black Hole is so much fun. I don't know if I could ever take Archon again. Black Hole is lit, man. It's so much fun. Go away. Black Hole is so much fun. It's like the world's slowest moving Mighty Gust in a way, but on point fights like this, it's hilarious and a very good time. It also does damage. It sucks people up and then takes them away. It can be cleansed off. Pretty much any movement ability works on it too. Like, I had an Illidan do his little Illidan flip out of mine, and that was kind of tilting, but... I don't know. I feel like the auto attack build felt better. But these are also only bot games, so it's also hard to judge. But the lag is really bad to where I'm not really... Get fucked, Murky. I'm not really confident in trying it against people because I'm lagging all over the place.
We act as one.
Again, I know my teammates are AI, and I could command the AI to follow me by pinging them, but we're simulating Storm League. We're not telling anybody what to do. We're just doing our best. Well, the queue is also really long. The lag is really bad, and the queue is really long. Like, I was in queue for like 300 seconds, and nothing. So if I want to play Tassadar, I'm going to have a super high queue to have a super laggy game. It just feels like playing bot games is just better right now. Probably going to die here, but can I kill still? Wait, Brightwing again! What a god!
Excellent healing.
Right, so this is the tier where you could get Shadow Walk, which is like his old dimensional shift. Or you could get Oracle, which is a really weird version of his old Oracle, but still Oracle. Or get feedback instead. I'll take Shadow Walk, though, so we can see it. From what I'm told by somebody who is knowledgeable about... Oh, God, I just played myself here. Let's... who is knowledgeable about StarCraft lore, I'm told that Shadow Walk is more correct to the lore than Dimensional Shift, like name-wise. I don't know that much about StarCraft lore, but that's what I was told. What did Junkrat do with his ult? He drove it around and then never detonated it. It was really weird. The spell effects for these Dark Nexus skins are really cool. 11 out of 10, whoever made those. The auto attack and the Q especially just look poggies. Black hole is also one of the funnest, hilarious things, both in play and visually, I have ever seen. So, A+ job with these talents and abilities. Does Archon look different? No. I mean, it matches the skin, but the regular Archon on regular tasks doesn't look any different. It just looks like Archon. Now, one thing I'm going to say, though, with the enemy team having Stitches and Imperious double tank, once I get to here and take Thermal Lance, where my Q does percent-based damage, that might feel really cool with all the other Q talents. That might be neat. Fenton, 412, just subscribed for 2 months. Fenton, thank you so much for coming back. Thank you for your continued support. You get a dinosaur. He is a mage. I mean, 100%. He's not anything else. Or at the very least, he's a ranged DPS. He is coded or labeled as a ranged assassin, and he is very much a ranged assassin. If you play him as auto attack or spell damage, that is yet to be seen, which is better. But get me out of here! See, look at using it as an escape. Oh my god, that's so much fun. Yeah, no shields that he can place on others. He can talent into a self shield, but that's it. And it's not very big either. That is back here at level 4. Plasma Shield. While auto attack is fully charged, gain a shield equal to 3% of max health every second, stacking up to 15% of max health. That's a self-shields only that he can get at level 4 with its talent. But that is it. Zap! Ugh. He cannot shield other people at all, ever. He cannot heal anybody. I guess he can heal himself a little bit with some of these auto attack talents, but no healer here. Only here to fuck shit up. Look at this lag. Oh my god. All right, so we take Thermal Lance now. I'm playing Q build right now. Personally, I prefer the auto attack build, but we're queuing. Wait, Shen, I wanted to zap those people, but you got rid of them. That's okay. Ow. Oh my god, Imperious is bodying me, I'm not gonna lie. I'm doing a decent amount of damage to him. Thank you, Brightwing, once again for saving my life. Stop forking me, Imperious. I don't like it. God, Black Hole is so much fun. Oh my god, that is the most fun button I've ever pressed in my life. Number 1, multi-class heroes were stupid and it was a dumb idea, and I'm glad Blizzard got rid of it. Wasn't too proud to say that it was a dumb idea. It was a dumb idea. Lewd, Matlock. Yes, multi-class was a stupid idea in a game like this. Varian is a perfect example of why it was stupid. And for a while, some heroes like Tyrande and Karazim, who weren't technically multi-class but were played like they were multi-class, proved it was stupid. And Uther in present day also proves that it's stupid. Basically, when heroes when a hero's multi-class like Varian was, his optimal build is going to be found, and if you try to play him outside of that build, people will hate you. The matchmaker cannot process you being something else. Like, it just fucks up everybody's shit, right? How many times did you have a game where you needed Varian to taunt and he took Twin Blades or Colossal Smash? Like, Varian still exists, but he's not multi-class. He's a bruiser. Which greatly helps with like matchmaking and quick match, and also really helps with people's expectations of Varian. The people who expected you to play as a main tank don't anymore because he's a bruiser. They know he's not a main tank. When you played him as Twin Blades and people expected assassin level, Li-Ming level damage or whatever, it's not going to happen. Again, because he's a bruiser. He can do a good bit of damage, but like he not out here actually being an assassin. Everyone's expectations are set to where they should be. Seriously, multi-class was dumb. People trying to play damage to Rhonda, damage Karazim. Like, if you're in a 5-stack and everybody knows what they're doing and knows the hero and knows what to expect, Bruiser Lily is great and all. But is Lily really a bruiser? No. Do you play that with randoms and expect it to work? Also no. Uther is in that spot right now where everybody's playing him as a tank even though he's a healer. And while it's very successful, it confuses a lot of fucking people. It confuses quick match. It confuses people in lower ranks. I think the best thing that could be done for Uther right now is a rework to make him an actual tank. And they wouldn't even have to do all that much. No, you're not going anywhere, doggo. I'm going somewhere, though. I'm going to be invisible for a minute. Black hole! Get me out of here. Seriously, I think the best thing we could do for Uther is reclass him as a tank, remove some of his healing abilities or tune some of his healing abilities that heal other people besides himself, and give him a couple more tanky, like his talents. Like his abilities are almost fine the way they are. Bake in the one where was a Holy Shock, bake in Holy Shock, so that's just the way Q works. Probably some kind of change to the wave one just to make it feel tankier. I don't know. But woohoo, get me out of here. I almost feel like you'd have to do less to Uther than they did to Tassadar. But just kind of Uther to remove some of the healerness and up some of the tankiness and just let him go. Because that's how he's played. That's his best spot is as a tank. Like, Uther played as a tank is so much better than Uther played as a healer in almost any team comp. It's sad, but true.
I thank you.
And I think it would totally be better for the game and for Uther in general. To, what the Junkrat? What are you doing? Go away. Anyway. I'm not a dev. I don't work for the Blizzard. But that is what I would suggest, or that is what I would do if I did work for the Blizzard. I would tweak up Uther to make him a tank, reclass him as a tank, and if there's some of his healing abilities that you think are really cool, repurpose those into the next actual healer that you make. Pluck it out. Maybe take the leftovers from healer Tassadar's kit and the leftover from healer Uther's kit and combine them into one actual healer. Wouldn't that be great? Well, some of it doesn't come down to the players. Some of it comes down to the matchmaker. Quick match. Remember that quick match is the most played mode in the game. And if it's not quick match, it's versus AI. Like, ranked is actually a tiny portion of the player base. And then, for the ranked player base, bronze, silver, and gold have way more players than plat and diamond and, God forbid, master. Like 4 people are masters, and everybody else is bronze in reality. You know what I mean? So you have to think of those players. You have to think of the quick match players and the AI players who just get whatever teammate, and the lower ranked players. You have to think about them because there are more of them than anybody else. So when thinking of those players, things like multi-class just hurt the game experience, like, a lot. And I would argue that they hurt higher ranked players as well, but I think the biggest kind of harm comes to the bulk of the player base. The song as old as time, right? Where you're in quick match and you queue up and you just want to play Twin Blades variant, man. You just want to. Oh my god! I just walked into that pufferfish. You just want to play Wind Blades, and you're the tank. Your team is like four. It was like 3 mages, Brightwing, and then Varian. Like the matchmaker put you in there expecting you to be a tank, but you're like, man, it's quick match. I only get to play 2 games a night. I'm here to play Wind Blades. What the heck? Like. That's not fun for anybody. It's not fun for the person who wanted to play Wind Blades. It's not fun for their teammates if they pick Wind Blades instead of tank. Like, it's just not cool. It's not cool.
Oh wait, I did.
And that's not dynamic. That just breaks the matchmaker. And even then, for including right now, present day, Chen can kill Chen. Yeah, his the way stagger works is it prevents him from taking damage now, but he takes all that damage as a dot later. So if he doesn't get a heal, he dies from the dot. So Chen kills Chen. Yeah, it happens all the time, actually. But continuing with what I was saying, you know, Varian has he is a bruiser. He's a second tank and a CC tank for most team comps that he's in. But classifying him as multi-class gives this, like, yeah, main tank variant. No, that's not a thing. Yo, Wind Blades is like, did you ever want to play Illidan? But your teammates would rage if you picked Illidan? Then I have the hero for you. It's Wind Blades variant. And it might too be like a fundamental way we look at a hero, but to me, when I look at a hero has a role in the game, and then talents augment that role based on like the map and the enemy team and your team to either mitigate their weaknesses or buff their strengths or whatever, right? That's what talents are for. Talents are not there to fundamentally change the role you're playing in the game. You know what I mean? This is not the most helpful black hole of my life, but it was a black hole. Ooh, okay. It wasn't a terrible barrier. I still got hit by the Imperious Spear. I was hoping to block the spear, but at least it blocked the rest of his team from following up, so that's the thing. Get out of here! Go! Go on, get! Hi, Kira. Okay. Wow. Those... Yeah, Tassadar just screaming because I got hit by 3 catapults at once. Do you see Murky, like, starts channeling March of the Murlocs, then cancels it immediately every single time?
Excellent healing.
Anyone else notice that? I noticed that. I notice you, Murky. I see what you're doing and I don't understand it. This might be an AI bug, similar to the Tracer bug that was literally just fixed in this patch. Wait, Brightwing, you didn't finish channeling it. Brightwing. I'll get it. I'll get it, and then I'm going to go for the craziest black hole flank. Assuming this team fight goes okay. Assuming my team is still in it. Okay, they're not. Never mind. Minions are just ending the game right now. It's over. Let's just all watch together.
Victory, more or less.
MVP.
I don't think I liked the cube build. I don't know, man. I'm telling you. I feel the calling of the auto attack. I feel it. I feel it. Chen, you were just great. Player number 9. Now, there were updates to how AI behaves when you ping them